The quote from the New York State Police to the reporter who called him after we did our press release on this issue was simply this: "We know we have a problem." In addition, that field guide had provisions on the destruction of firearms brought into inventory, to which they said, "Oh, we have no metric. We don't really have any definition of what a nuisance firearm is." Really? So what? It's left up to the individual officer? It's just completely vague and ambiguous? Don't know. So we did a month ago, while all of these lawsuits are pending, issue a letter to the New York State Police signed by Steve Allstadt that gave them 30 days to revise the field guide concerning the destruction of firearms to come into compliance with the recently issued United States Supreme Court case of Henderson v. U.S. If you don't know that decision, it's another beautiful, short, there wasn't a word the government said that the 9 justices agreed with. So we maybe have to kind of be a little nicer about some of the Democrats on the U.S. Supreme Court because they got this one right. I know, it's hard. It's like one of those things where you're like, I can't even say this. But in their decision, they were absolute that your firearms, if owned lawfully at the time of arrest, remain your property, regardless whether you ultimately even would become a convicted felon. Transfer or possession of a firearm as a total permanent disqualification. It's still your property. You get to transfer it to the eligible third party of your choice, or you get to route it to a licensed FFL to sell it and receive the proceeds of the sale of those firearms. So short of the firearm being illegal, for example, you're an interstate gun trafficker, at the point that the New York State Police seize the firearms, they can't destroy them. Not a single one of them. The quote from the New York State Police to the reporter who called him after we did our press release on this issue was simply this: "We know we have a problem." You know what's so great about a little quote like that? If we do sue them, like 2 weeks from now in federal court, that's all we need. That one sentence. We know we have a problem. We've got the field guide. We've got the Monroe County Scope FOILs asking for their policies and procedures on determination of nuisance firearms that they will be destroying, to which they say we have no records, we have no metric, we have no process for this. And now we have this newspaper reporter who has gotten them to say, we know we have a problem.